Hello, how are you? This is Chris Gweth again, and let me just begin by saying Happy New Year. I'm hoping you began the year really well. And just before we continue, I'll really request you to subscribe and like and share this link so that you can have many people join and follow up in our conversations. But I'm just happy to be here today, especially as the year begins, because there's a lot of things going on. People are doing their plans, people are reflecting on how the year was before. Some have already done that. And just putting down your plans, to make sure that this year goes well with you. But just to bring into context my video for today, we're talking about what I've had that is so popular, especially with the current generation, is something referred to as manifesting. It's believed that when you think something and you just think it, then eventually things will just align by themselves, and then you find yourself achieving what you thought you'll achieve. Basically, I look at it and I realize this is a form of faith, but one that doesn't require work. With manifesting, you just manifest and believe it, and then just don't do anything about it. It will just align by itself. And this is a very interesting concept because I've had it over time, and I've actually also done some research around it. And there are a lot of ideas that are coming up, including things like the New Age philosophy, where we say there are vibrations across the world. There are, there's a way you can align yourself, your energies, with the vibrations of the world. So all these things portrays an idea that you can manipulate the reality of the world through your mind and without having to put any work into it. And I agree that there's an aspect of faith to all this, and that there's an aspect of manifesting, even when it comes to the science of psychology, or even faith itself, because in psychology, we have things called self-fulfilling prophecies, especially on the negatives, where you believe that you are a certain kind of a person, and then you act yourself out in a very subconscious way. And then you end up really people relating with you as you have first believed that you are. So just looking at it that way and just realizing that this concept of manifesting, to an extent, it may not be true because it really encourages a lot of, number one, laziness, because if you're just going to think and believe and then don't do anything, then it means you will just stay and wait for the vibrations and the alignment to happen, which often don't happen. Because when I've talked to people who are propagating this concept and ideas, you realize that there's no much evidence to confirm that actually these vibrations and this alignment do happen. And then number two, it also encourages the desire for quickness, because what they do is that you can manifest something as magnanimous as a home, for example, yet you have no financial capacity or any other way of achieving that, but just manifest it, and then within a year or so, it falls into place. Or just manifest owning a plane, and then just falls into place. It doesn't often happen like that. And working with young people, and especially in counseling, I've got to realize that there's a lot of misunderstanding, of course, of new ideas that should be understood much better for them to be put into good practice. When we talk about manifesting, I look at it as, as a form of subconscious mind being put into place. Now, this is how subconscious mind works. You get a new idea, you think through it, you reflect on it, and then eventually you believe that it's true. And that belief that is true is actually what eventually settles down into your heart, and that's what makes you behave now without your awareness in a certain way. For example, if you believe that you're going to be a homeowner, without knowing, without consciously doing it, you'll get to realize that there are things that are pushing you towards that direction. You might find yourself, more focused on houses or plots for sale, more focused on ways to own home. Maybe you could even be researching on the mortgages and all that, because already subconsciously there's something pushing, and that's the concept that I think is being misused here. It doesn't just mean that you only manifest and then sit and relax. Using the power of the subconscious mind means that you have allowed that to happen. You've accepted some principle as true, and now that pushes you to act in a certain way. And then you find yourself seeking partnerships, seeking information, seeking ways of achieving that thing that you want to achieve. So it's not out of hard work. It's not out of... what I mean is that you are not going to do this without hard work. You won't do this without good planning, without good judgment, without seeking what you need to seek, information, knowledge, partnership, support. You still need these things, even as you pursue what you are manifesting, so to use that word, but what you are planning for, or what you are believing you're going to get. So as we get into the new year, I know this is the time when new beginning comes with new plans, new ideas. Even manifesting becomes part of the new beginning. But as you do that, don't forget that you still need to plan, you still need to work hard and smart. You still need to get what you need to get knowledge, gather information. You still need to get people that are going to support you. You still need to work as per the principles that are put there for you to achieve what you're going to achieve. Just thinking it and believing it's going to happen doesn't always happen. If it happens, I don't know, I've not come across that yet. But let's hear your understanding of manifesting in the comments below, and let's also see how we're going to support each other, especially young people, to know how to plan better and to work better, and to not opt for quick, easy coming of things. Thank you so much. I look forward to engage with you in another video, but please subscribe, share, and like, so that others can also be engaged in this conversation. See you next time.